Hello everyone, welcome to Manchester United Matters channel. How are you guys? Where are you watching it from? This is Aradi onto this story on this channel who goes by names of Rokan David. I'm sorry guys, today I really had a very long day. You know, in my country, Olympics, we are watching Olympics. My two countrymen, that is pretty gay and Plimo, have really won what we call bronze and silver in the 10,000 meters in there, and the Eritrean really won the gold in there. But it has been really a very busy day for me, and today I felt like I couldn't really come live, but thank God I'm live onto this channel which goes by names of United Matters, all Manchester United Matters in here. So smash a like on the video, comment and share. We are in here as Raphael Varane travels to Manchester after bidding farewell to his fellow Real Madrid players. Can you imagine? This is the deal that most of us never thought that it would ever happen. After snapping a man who goes by names of Alex Ferguson 10-11 years back, and guess who was brought in to replace Raphael Varane after Varane snapped Manchester United? It's a man who goes by names of the bloody Phil Jones in there, and after Phil Jones coming to Manchester United, he didn't really perfect what we really expect him to do. And when you look at his season right now, it has been having a very bad season in here at Manchester United. But thank God, the man who goes by names of Raphael Varane, United have been chasing for his signature close to 10 years, a decade plus 1 year in there. That's how much United wanted the signature of a man who goes by names of Raphael Varane. But finally, he has arrived at Manchester United, and United posted that they had agreed a deal in principle. The manager, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, really came out and reacted to the arrival of a man who goes by names of Raphael Varane in there, and he said he's really going to give them a different way of playing. That means United might shift to what we call a 4-3-3 or a 3-4-3 or a 3-5-2 in there, and he'll be perfect in there. That is Raphael Varane in there for you. Coming to Manchester United is a blessing, but today there was tears and ecstasy at what we call the team of Madrid in there. As Fabrizio Romano reported earlier, that a man who goes by the names of Raphael Varane didn't want to leave a team which goes by the names of Real Madrid in bad faith in there. So he really wanted them to be in good faith with him, such that each and every time he feels like coming back at Real Madrid and chilling, he can come and chill. So what he did, he had to observe a very good relationship with Real Madrid. He told them, I'm not renewing your contract. I want to try my career elsewhere, and the place I want to be is Manchester United. One, because Real Ferdinand, one of the greatest defenders, is one of the defenders I idolized in there at Manchester United, and I feel like I should go really and pay back these guys, because they've chased for me for the last 10 years. In 2010, 2011, Ferguson wanted me. In 2018, a man who goes by the names of Ed Woodward, the CEO of Manchester United, came through and really put up the money, £100 million in there, and you couldn't let me go. Now it's time. I've won you 4 Champions League trophies. I've won you 3 Super Cups. I've won you 3 League Cups. I've won you like 4 La Ligas in there. What else haven't I done for you? Isn't that enough for you, Mr. Fiorentino Perez? So it's time for me to really fly out and leave your team and really fly out to a team which goes by names of Manchester United. So today, it was really a very trying moment at Real Madrid in there, as you see onto that video in there. That is Raphael Varane, and the man who goes by names of Fiorentino Perez in there. That is Raphael Varane bidding farewell to Real Madrid players. That's how it was in there. There he's with Mendy in there, a player who goes by names of Mendy, and you see him into that shot in there, and he was traveling to Manchester United after there. So that's Raphael Varane in there for you, bidding farewell to Real Madrid players in there. Varane, one of the favorites. Hard saying Gareth Bale, you left Premier League, but that's where I'm heading to. Maybe we meet there. So that is Gareth Bale in there. Gareth Bale in there for you, with the man who goes by the name of Raphael Varane. With Eden Hazard, also left the Premier League. He was playing for a team which goes by the names of Chelsea, and now he's playing for a team which goes by the names of Real Madrid. So it was really a very touching moment. Raphael Varane was happy, but his teammates were really in agony in there, with Marcelo telling Marcelo, with Ancelotti the manager of a team which goes by names of Real Madrid. So it was a touching moment today down there in Madrid. It was really touching in there, as you see Raphael Varane in there bidding farewell to his fellow teammates in there. That's something that really touched my mind today, and I felt like I couldn't really fail to come through and really show you that video of compiled photos that we had taken as a man who goes by names of Raphael Varane bidded farewell to his fellow teammates in there. So Raphael Varane is really no longer a Madrid player, and he waited for this moment. So he's finally traveled to Manchester, and he's going to quarantine for 5 days in there. Raphael Varane in there for you, bidding farewell. So I think you've enjoyed the video of Raphael Varane in there bidding farewell to his fellow Madrid players, and news shows that he has flown in to Manchester in here, and he is going ready to come through and do the needful at Manchester United in there, and he's going to undergo a quarantine of 5 days, and then later he will be unveiled as a Manchester player. Counting 5 days from today. Today is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That means either Wednesday or Friday. It's going to be a Raphael Varane day. Today, Arsenal have unveiled their player. Last Friday was ours, and we wait to see the other Friday that we are going to conquer into the world of football, because next Friday or Thursday, Raphael Varane is going to be unveiled as a Manchester United player after undergoing what we call 5 days of quarantine in there. So that means he has been training with the team which goes by names of Real Madrid. After I think his fitness at least is somewhere. That's what I believe. His fitness is not all that bad, and I expect it really to be amazing in there. So that is something that I feel like Raphael Varane can be fit to play into that game against the team which goes by names of Leeds on the 14th of August, as United plays a team which goes by the names of Leeds. How are you? MCF Daily, how are you? Smash a like on the video, comment and share, and subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. MCF Daily, how are you? How is it going, and where are you watching in from? Because it's my first time to see you onto this channel, by the way. MUFC Daily, it's my first time to see you onto this channel, but Raphael Varane has flown to Manchester and he's expected to be in here. Hi, it's Adam Talk Sports new channel. All right, Adam Talk Sports, thank you. Manu FC Daily, thank you. We are going to support you, lad. Thank you. You are always that person that is always onto this channel, and we are always going to throw the same love to you in there. That is a man who goes by names of Adam Talk Sports. Is one of our favorites onto this channel, and we really feel great to have him onto this channel. Thank you, Adam Talk Sports. Thank you very much for always keeping it Manchester United matters in there. So Raphael Varane, I think like 1 hour ago or 2 hours ago, he has arrived in Manchester, and he is going to undergo what we call a 5-day quarantine. Then I think next tomorrow, I think next week on Friday or Thursday, is going to be unveiled as a Manchester United player, something that we are waiting for, to see him holding that shirt number 4. Arsenal have announced Ben White today, and it has been their day. Last Friday was our day. It was a Jadon Sancho Friday, and next Friday is going to be a Raphael Varane day in here onto the football arena in there. Every website will be really uploading a picture of Raphael Varane holding that shirt number 4 of Manchester United. It's good to have him, and we wait to see the Harry Maguire's return. Pogba has returned in Manchester. Jadon Sancho and the rest are expected to return at Manchester United on what we call Monday, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer on Monday expects all players to be available. Remember, there is COVID cases really were really gotten into Manchester United players in there. So something that really led to the cancelling of the game between Manchester United and the team which goes by the name of Preston North End in here. So to me was really a very big blow, because we expected to see the following: maybe Anton Martial, Danny Van Beek starting, Bruno Fernandes in there. So now we are left with just one game of Everton in there, and that's the only game that we are left to see United play. So that is something that is not, it never sounded good to my ears, because it's not something that we are really good at. At least would have seen our players play another game. You get 2 more games would have been okay, but we are left with just one game. But one thing I know is that Arsenal really got the same problem, and they really had to fix 2 games of Watford and Millwall in there. And I know in between today and And I think in between today and next week, in between today and midweek, I think Manchester United will come through and fix in another game in there that will play to really get the fitness of these players back, because it looks ugly to see to it that we are not really playing this game. We thought that on Saturday we are going to play another game in there, but it was not possible. Something that has really left me really not into the right shape, because I wanted really to see some players like Danny Van Beek. I see him, he's mugged, he has put on weight. Bruno Fernandes returning at Manchester United would be something that we all want to see. Each and every fan wants to see Bruno in there. Who doesn't want to see Bruno Fernandes? Who doesn't want to see Bruno in there? I think we all want to see Bruno in there. Danny Van Beek, Anton Martial in there. Scott McTominay is back. So I think we would have fielded a more strong team. But on Monday, all the players of Manchester United, apart from Marcus Rashford, who's going to undergo a surgery in there, will be expected at Carrington training ground in there, and the manager will be really having all of them, and he will test to see in the next 2 weeks who will be fit to start the game of Leeds. But I think most of them are fit, because even Paul Pogba has been out in America really working out to see to it that he really reaches the standards of the levels, such that when he really returns at Manchester United, he looks like he's fit. He doesn't really to work a lot to gain his fitness. So that's the story we had right about now. Onto the Manchester United Matters channel. Varane travels to Manchester after bidding farewell to Real Madrid players, and we expect him to be unveiled next week, either on Thursday or Friday. It would have been on Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday, but he has to undergo a mandatory quarantine of how many days? 5 days in there. We don't know whether Manchester United can do the needful and really squeeze it and really stop it, but there are restrictions from players who come from what we call outside England because of the Britics, all that. Is he in Manchester now? I expect him to be in Manchester, because news is showing that he has flown in to Manchester in there. So Raphael Varane has flown into Manchester, and maybe he has arrived, but no sooner had he really bid farewell that he prepared with his family, and they flew out of Madrid to Manchester in there. So let's wait and see the photos that are really going to come through and confirm that he has arrived. But I'm 100% sure he's in Manchester, and he's undergoing what we call a mandatory quarantine in there. A mandatory quarantine in there, something that is a must for a player, for a person who is traveling in England outside those European countries in there, because they feel like it's the best way really to really suppress the COVID-19 in there. So to me, I think Raphael Varane coming to Manchester United, it's something great, something that I feel like is great, and having him as a player is something that I'll always jubilate about, because he's a world-class player in there. And who is that person who doesn't want to have a man like Raphael Varane onto Manchester United when he's a world-class player? So I can't wait for the following. Harry Maguire, I've seen him post a photo of him with the wife in Croatia, and I think he's traveling back to England in there. But I don't know what we are going to do, because most players that are supposed to feature for Manchester United, they are really known in England, and they really had what we call their holidays outside England in there. So I'm worried for them. If at all Harry Maguire comes in and quarantines for 5 days, that means he'll be trading for Manchester United for just a week. You get? The same applies to Edson Cavani, Freddie Rodriguez, who else? Jadon Sancho. So almost all our players, Luke Shaw, the same applies to him. So we are really into a danger that I've just noticed at Manchester United, that most of the United players are away outside England, and when they come through, they have to quarantine in here. So I don't know what's really going to take place at Manchester United. I don't know what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to do, because when you look at the left full back, will Luke Shaw be fit? Because we remember they told us that he really played the finals of the Euros with broken ribs in there. So no one knew it, and it was just broken as after the Euros in there. When you look at Sancho, I think for him, he's working out and he look fit, training with United. But I think coming in on Monday 2nd in there, that means they will be having close to 13 days or 12 days with the team in there. So to me, I think 13 days or 2 weeks won't be bad for United in there to train. But I feel like there is something that is really going to stop us from really starting our season on a note we are supposed to start it from. But the good thing is that the engine himself, who goes by the names of Bruno Fernandes, is in, the man who turns things around at Manchester United ever since he came in from a team which got by Sporting Lisbon in January 2020. Remember, I think it was around 26th when Bruno Fernandes reported on duty at Manchester United. So lots of things have been going through at Manchester, so I'm worried about those players, especially most of those, because most of them are starters. For David De Gea, Dean Anderson can sit in there. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is a variable. Varane will be a variable. Harry Maguire will come through and he's going to go under a mandatory quarantine of 5 days in there. Luke Shaw, same applies to Luke Shaw, same applies to Freddie, same applies to Cavani, same applies to Sancho. Close to how many players? 7 players in there whom we really expect to start into the Manchester United starting 11 are really going to go under a mandatory quarantine of 4-5 days in there. That means they'll just only get out the 7th of August, because United are playing a team which goes by names of get out the game of Everton in there, because it will be really out of the deal, because you cannot count that of Everton, that is 7th August. So when you count 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, those are 12 days. Get one off. That means we are left with just 11 days. 11 days, what? 11 days, that means we'll be left with just, if I told you get off the 5 days, that means those players that I've mentioned will just train with the team for just 5 days. Can you imagine? Just 5 days? So it can be okay for the Harry Maguires, the Cavani. But look at player like Sancho hasn't played with Manchester United players, so he doesn't know him, and I don't know how he's going to fit in early enough. Will he start the game that means he won't even get a chance to make his debut for Manchester United in the game against Everton at Old Trafford. And that game against Leeds, he can just come through, he can just come off the bench, he won't start. That shows you. But we would want to have a side of Manchester United with players that are really going to start off immediately in there, with De Gea in goal, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Raphael Varane, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Freddie, Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, Jadon Sancho, Anton Martial, and Edson Cavani. That is the side we want to see on the pitch. We want to see our new signings both start the game of Leeds, because we don't want to get any excuses in there. We want to see, if at all the game fails, get in a player who goes on Danny Van Beek, get in Mason Greenwood, get in who else? Amad Diallo. So guys, I think United really needs to do the needful to really come on and get ready to see to it that these players, they should do something onto this. Guys, something should be done. Something should be done to see to it that these players don't really spend 5 days into mandatory quarantine, because we need to see these players, especially Sancho, needs to get to the training field as soon as possible. I don't know which country Sancho is in, because when you see Maguire is in Croatia, Pogba was in America, there's flown back to Manchester. Cavani, I don't know where he is, but I think he's in South America. The same applies to Fred. The same up Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is in Greece. Is he in Greece with the likes of Declan Rice and Mason Mount in there? So we need to see to it that these players really get back at Manchester United as soon as possible in there. Adam Talksport says he's in Turkey, and Kaikos in there. Who is in Turkey? You are talking of Jadon Sancho. Is Jadon Sancho in Turkey? Or Edson Cavani in there? So I really want to know where Edson Cavani is, and the player who goes by the names of Freddie is, and Jadon Sancho, which country is he in, because we don't exactly where we are. So guys, MUFC Daily, thank you. That is Adam Talksports in there. Rokani, I'll be doing a podcast soon. All right, I'll be really in there to watch it. Just let me know. You send me a message on Instagram in there. Sometimes maybe I can really even get your WhatsApp number. Then you WhatsApp me and really talk later. I really want to see you. I really want to bless your channel as you bless my channel too in here. Thank you, Adam Talk Sports. But guys, those that have just joined in, Raphael Varane has traveled to Manchester United after bidding farewell to a team which goes by the names of Real Madrid, and anytime from now, he will be in Manchester 5 days of mandatory quarantine, and then later he will be really unveiled as a Manchester United player after undergoing a medical, either on Wednesday or Thursday. And on Friday we expect it to be a Raphael Varane Manchester United day in there. Thank you guys for watching it. Smash a like on the video. If at all you are new onto this channel, please endeavor to subscribe so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Sancho is in Turkey. All right, thank you Adam Talk Sports for watching in. It's always nice having you to this channel. I'm signing out for now.